Hello friends, welcome back. Hope you all and your family members are doing good and safe. In this video tutorial, we'll learn about Terraform and we'll do a small automation to provision an EC2 instance on AWS Cloud. Today we'll see how we can automate the infrastructure using Terraform. So let's start. What we are going to learn today, we'll see what is Terraform and we'll do one installation, okay, and then we'll create a user on AWS and then we'll provision an EC2 instance on AWS Cloud using Terraform. Okay, so let's start. What is Terraform? Terraform is the infrastructure as code from HashiCorp. It is a tool for building, changing and managing infrastructure in a safe and repeatable way. So it manages environments with a configuration language called HCL, that is HashiCorp configuration language. So we can automate our infrastructure creation and provisioning using this Terraform. Okay, so let's see how we can install Terraform on our system. So go to terraform.io and here you can see download CLI option. So here you'll get into the download CLI page. There are multiple options available for different OS operating systems. Okay, so here you can see for Mac OS, FreeBSD, Linux and OpenBSD Solaris as well as the for Windows. So as I'm going to use Mac environment, Mac system, so I'll just download this 64-bit zip file. Okay, so just click it there. So the file is now downloaded. Okay, now I have to unzip this zip file to use the Terraform application. Just go to your terminal and our file will be downloaded into downloads folder. Okay, so let's unzip this zip file here. Okay, so use unzip command and the file name. So it will just unzip and it will create one file called Terraform. Okay, so this Terraform file has been created out of this unzip file. You can see the file Terraform here. Let's move this file to a directory and from there we can set up the path. So I'm just moving this Terraform file to my users home directory, to my home directory. Okay, and I'm going to set off the path like so what you have to write, export path equal to and give the path where you have put this Terraform application. Okay, this, and next what you have to do, just use colon, then the existing path you have to add it. Okay, now I export it. If you see echo tailored path, you will see the new path added. See, user Ranjit Singh is added to this path. Okay, now let's see what is the version of this Terraform. If you execute Terraform version, so it will show you the version of the Terraform. Okay, see, it's the Terraform version. We are going to use it. Let's create one user. Okay, so log into your AWS console. Go to your AWS console and try to create one user. Okay, just IAM. Just go to the users and here we don't have any users, so let's create one user first. Suppose I am going to create the user as Terraform. As we need only programmatic access, so we have to select only programmatic access. We don't need this console access for this user. Okay, so next, permission. So we have one group already created and it has the policies administrator access. So select this group tag. You can give a name to this like Terraform user, review and create user. So now we created the user. Now let's see how we can create the Terraform file to provision one EC2 machine. Okay, so just go to your terminal. So now let's create the Terraform file. I have created a folder called provision EC2 instance underscore Terraform. Okay, and here if you go to this folder and see, there are a few files I have created like instance.tf, provider.tf, vars.tf and terraform.tf vars. what are these files? Let me explain you. So this instance.tf file contains the resource details. Remember, all the Terraform files should end with .tf, right? So this configuration is written in HCL, like HashiCorp configuration language. Okay, so if you open this instance file, you will see the resource information will be added over here. So what I'm going to use here, I'm going to use the resource AWS instance, and this is the instance name, and AMI I'm going to use the AMI ID, and the instance type T2 micro. So here it will be question like how you will get this AMI ID. If you go to your browser and just go to cloudimages.ubuntu.com, and here you can see one Amazon EC2 AMI locator. Okay, so if you search it here, API AP-south, suppose I'm going to create it in Mumbai location. Okay, so as you know, for Mumbai region, the code is region code is AP-south. Okay, and then -1. Okay, so if you search it here like this, or you can go here and select the AP South and just select it here, and it will sort it out like this. Okay, so I'm going to use AP South 1, and for name is Genial, and the AKI ID I'm going to use as SVM. Okay, so this is your AMI ID. So if you see it here, I have used this AMI ID to get my instance created, and this is what the resource file contains. And let's see what the provider files contains. The provider file contains all the provider details, like information to connect to the AWS account. Okay, so here the provider I have given as AWS. If you are logging to, if you are going to use Azure or GCP, you can provide it here. And the access key, I'm just going to use the access key, and here I have created the vars.access key, and here I have used this variable, and this variable is defined in another file called vars.tf. Okay, and here I'm just calling this variables using this var.aws_access_key, and similarly for secret key also, and for the region. Okay, so this is the provider information. This information is required to connect your AWS account with this region. Let's see what this vars file contains. If you see here, the vars file contains the variable details. The variables is defined over here, and in Terraform the variables will be defined with the keyword called variable, and then the variable name. Okay, and here the variable name is AWS_access key, and same thing if you see it here in provider, I have called it here access key, and the secret key and the region. If you don't have to give anything, just leave it blank here, because we are going to pass this secret information through another terraform.tf, and here I have chosen as default, like the region is AP South 1, so you can just give default as like this. Okay, and let me just show you what this tf vars file contains. Okay, if you see it here, so here it contains the AWS access key and AWS secret key. So how you'll get this access key and secret key? So you remember while creating the user, right? There you can see, you can find the information about the access key and access key ID and the secret access key here, and you can just get it here. Don't worry, I'm just showing it now, and I'll delete this user. So we have set up all our Terraform details. Okay, and I have created the required files to execute it, and we have kept in our this directory. Okay, so remember, whenever you create a new directory and going to create a new project on that, so first of all you have to initialize the directory, initialize the project. So what you have to do, Terraform init, okay, hit enter. So it will initialize the plugins. Okay, so here you can see it is initializing the plugin. So it is initializing the plugin HashiCorp AWS plugin, and the version is this one. Okay, so once it is initialized, we have to plan for the execution. So for that, what we have to use Terraform plan, and we have to just plan the details into one file. Before executing, we have to plan it. Okay, so you have to do out dot suppose EC2 instance. You can keep the file name whatever you want. Okay, So now I'm just planning it. Okay, now the planning has been executed. So what we can do, sir, the details being saved into this file. Okay, so all the information has been saved into the out.ec2 instances. Now we can apply the Terraform and this out.ec2 instance file. Okay, so what we have to do next? Terraform, apply, and out.ec2 instance. Hit enter. So what it will do, it will just connect to the AWS account and execute, provision the instance based on the configuration file whatever we have mentioned. So it will take some time. Here it is. So what it says, apply complete and one resource, add resources, one added. Okay, so let's go to our EC2 instance dashboard. So if we go and refresh here, we can see it here. See, our EC2 instance is started running. So we procured one and we provisioned one EC2 instance by using the Terraform. So this is how you can automate all your stuffs, to automate all your infrastructure related stuffs like provisioning and provisioning the resources and instance EC2 machines or S3 or whatever services you want to provision. Using this Terraform, you can do all the infrastructure automations. Now we can see how we can create the EC2 instances and all. Suppose if you want to destroy it or remove it, so you can use the command Terraform destroy. Okay, Terraform destroy. So make sure you should you don't use this into production because it is very risky. By mistake, if you execute it, it will remove all your resources from production. Be careful while executing this command on production environment. So destroy Terraform, Terraform destroy. So it will remove the instance. So just enter a value yes. What it says, it is destroying the AWS instance and the ID is. Okay, now it has destroyed one resources. Let's go and check. If you refresh this page, okay, see, we don't have any instances running now. Like this, you can do provision one instance or you can remove instances from the AWS. Here I have added all these Terraform files into this GitHub repository, provision underscore EC2 instance underscore Terraform. If you want to do practice, you can just clone my repository, and I have made it as public, so you can clone this repository and do practice on your system. Hope you understood what is Terraform and how you can use it to automate your infrastructure. If you like this video, please do share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.